Good morning. We're off to the farm show. We've got a full truck. Say good morning, everybody. Come on.
Good morning.
Rylan. Are you set?
No.
Oh! All right. Long drive, 2 hours up to the farm show in St. John's. We'll see you up there. Well, I was going to show you that you can tell when you're getting close to a summer farm show by all of the seed signs along the side of the road, but I missed them, so. And we are about here. This is a cool show. They do some things a little bit different than some other ones. They've got some cool field demos and stuff. Maybe we'll get to see some of that run here this morning. But we'll show you what we can show you. All right, we've made it to the show. What do you think we're going to see here?
Lots of tractors.
Lots of tractors. Yep. Let's go see. We got Brock and Anna. We got tractors. They've moved stuff around a little bit. Look at how beautiful their dirt is up here. Oh my goodness. Very nice.
All the stuff is pretty clean too.
It's pretty clean. They did a good job cleaning up the equipment, didn't they? Well, this is a good start. Look, they've got one. I got a new planter, so, you know, maybe it's for sale. 24-row, yeah. Got an 8RX 410. Got wide tracks on it. 30s on the front, 24s on the front. Although those look like 30s on the front, but that wasn't really an option. Those look wide on the front. They're not supposed to be an option to have 30s on the front. It didn't used to be. Exact emerge, no liquid tank on it though. High-speed planter set up real nice. Colders, or not colders, it's got row cleaners. Yep, that's hydraulic downforce. That's how I would set ours up if we ever had one. I'd like to have one. I'm guessing there was a little desiccation done to the corn to make it brown and ready for harvest here. Oh, what happened, Anna?
Doesn't want to hold it.
Anna tried to get Ron to hold his hand. I'll hold Brock's hand. So, looks like they ran a little bit of corn here, actually. Cool. It's kind of a good feeling when the equipment that they're trying to sell at the farm show is all sitting in your barn already. Just saying, it's kind of nice. Loader, cool. So this isn't a huge show. Most of the major manufacturers do not have a booth here. John Deere does not have a booth, but their dealers do. And so that's how they get a lot of the equipment here and stuff. But it's smaller, more local. You know, this is a good show. There will be a lot of livestock, dairy equipment and stuff up here because it's Michigan. It's heavy dairy country. That stuff doesn't interest me a whole lot, but it'll be here. And we'll just take a look through some stuff. So here's the New Holland booth. They got a combine, chopper, and a sprayer. Let's go see. Twin rotor. See, John Deere just copied these guys. Let's see. They got her opened up so we can actually see in there a little bit. Look at all that room to lay in there and clean it, Brock.
Quite a bit of room in there, isn't there?
It is opened up in there a little bit more.
You would just want it a lot much more cleaner.
Yeah. That's quite a belt system they got over here. Big heavy chains for the unload.
Hey, what's that thing?
I haven't ever looked at the yellow one very closely. It is pretty nice, isn't it?
Look at this.
Window's a little closer in this cab than the John Deere cab. We got a bunch of controls up there, lights, radio and stuff. An armrest, lots of switches over there. Look at all those switches.
I got that one. Yeah, look at all that.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4,
The orange combine.
No,
Lawnmower. Yep. 9 switches. Got 2 displays in it already, though. That's nice.
There's 2 displays.
Cool. So New Holland sprayer would work in place of a Hagee, I suppose. It would be tall enough. Spray tasseled corn. Problem is our local New Holland dealer is not somebody that I want to do business with. I shouldn't say that, but I didn't name them. The 8RX lights, it does look like the 8RX lights, you're right.
Oh yeah, it looks like they did for a reason. 8430 wheels on the front.
Uh-huh. Got the smaller tires on the front, like the 8430, the 380 80R. Those are 38s. I think ours are 34s,
That's a
but
lot
still.
of bolts.
It's a lot of bolts holding that tire on. Nice looking tractor, huh? We like
Oh, it's a...
it's a 8R 280.
8R 280.
Yep. We like ones with tracks on them now, though, don't we? So here is the new version of the Deere sprayer, basically like what we have. So ours is a 4930. It's a 1,200 gallon tank, the bigger of that. And this is a 412R, which I believe is 1,200 gallons. That's the 12.
This thing can't hold
but
very much.
quite a bit newer, better technology, newer stuff. It's got, this one's got Exact Apply, which is this new nozzle system here that's really cool. Basically, there's a valve on each individual nozzle for section control shutoff, but also for turn compensation. So here's a kind of a comparison. When you turn, your boom on the inside obviously isn't moving as fast as the boom on the outside of the turn, so you get more overlap and coverage and much less on the outside, where with this turn compensation it will keep it even all the way across through the turn. Really cool stuff. So this one looks like it's got direct injection tanks on it, maybe. All kinds of cool stuff. Also $500,000 plus. Oh my, that is a power plant. Look at that. Yeah, that's the engine. It's a big one. It is just one, right? Some of these they put twin engines in, but I think they've gone to one big one instead of two small ones. Yeah. Crazy. There's some specs over here we'll go read. I don't know if this is a Deere motor or a Cummins. Sometimes Deere uses Cummins motors in their really big high horsepower stuff. But I thought I read somewhere that they had produced their own high horsepower.
I would have sent him a driver.
Liebherr 956 horsepower V12. Holy mackerel. Hey, you're in the way. I'm trying to read that sign. Driveline designed to deliver optimal crop flow when the engine is operating in its efficiency sweet spot. Well, there you go. It's efficient.
Oh, did we touch the back
Cool.
tire?
I found some dirt. It's down there. Oh, sorry, bud. Didn't see you there. Kind of similar to a combine. You got a drive shaft here. You got a single point hookup for hydraulics, electrical stuff, but very, very different machine than a combine. Well, this looks like the old combine cab, doesn't it? This is a used machine. You can see that the paint is wore off of the inside of the chute there. Not much, maybe a demo machine or something. I don't know what year it is, but that's interesting to me that they're still using Gen 3 Command Center and not a Gen 4 on the armrest there. I think that, I don't know, is that a 2630 or 20? I don't know. Anyway, it always is interesting to me that some of the equipment is just behind technology-wise than others. I know Deere has better stuff than what they put in here, but I haven't updated the choppers yet, so interesting. 16-row folding corn head. That is just a tremendous amount of weight to have sitting on the front of your combine going down the road. I get it, but holy cow, that's a lot. We're going to look at this thing over here. 28 applicator, under first 28 applicator on tracks, equalizer tracks. Nice. We don't use 28, but that would be a really, really nice applicator if we did. This is for putting fertilizer on corn. On tracks. Isn't that cool? Need a new mower, Brock? This is a 20-footer. Yeah. Take a big tractor. 6195. See, now this would be a better replacement for the 7520. It's a little bigger. That other one is more comparable, but be a nice size tractor. I don't know that I would want duals on a tractor like this, but yeah. Look, boys, it's even got a sunroof. How about that?
It opens up.
I don't know if it opens up or not. It might. Yep. Another 8R 280 here. This one's on skinnies. 320 wide width tires. Michigan, up in the thumb of Michigan, they have a lot of sugar beets, so this would be a tractor that could be from that area or destined for that area where they use skinny tires a lot to go down their 22-inch roads. And we got a Fendt. Let's go take a look. An Ideal Combine, 9T. Interesting. Boys, if anything with a door open, they're getting in it. There you go. Here's a cab of a Fendt Ideal.
There's no key.
There's no key in anything you are going to sit in today, bud.
This one doesn't have a
She's
key.
used.
Daddy. There's no key in this one.
That little display. Interesting.
Do you want to buy this?
Wonder if that one's for combine settings and then the other one's for your
Daddy, do you want to buy this?
field monitor and mapping and stuff. That's cool.
Hey,
Nice.
do you wanna
Looks
buy
good.
This one?
We're not going to buy this one. We just bought a new combine.
Where did you buy a new combine?
Remember our S780 we bought last fall? Nice though. It's that Agco. I know that display from the Agco stuff from watching Brian's videos really, but
How they clean
yeah.
this without?
Massive tracks. They're tall as I am.
I've heard about these. I know about these.
Oh, let's see what the inside of an Ideal looks like. Big old RAS bars on there. Twin rotor. Yep, it ran wheat. Tailings, refresher.
Yeah,
What? Yep, it has tracks. Pretty cool, huh? Very nice. That doesn't look huge compared to ours, or at least certain components. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice looking combine, but it doesn't look like it's anything super spectacular compared to what we've got. Ooh, now we're talking. Big, heavy, beefy strip tiller. Soil Warrior. That thing has got some major disc blades on it.
Look at that big red tractor with tractor.
That big red tractor with tracks over there? I see. I wonder if they're going to start some field demos soon. Did we find out?
10:30.
It's 10:57.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was one at 9:30,
Oh, we missed it.
and then there was one at 10:30, and then there is one at 11. So
11. That's in 2 minutes. Should we stay here and watch? See what the tractors are going to do? Some of the tractors are running over there. I thought maybe they were going to actually do a demo and make some passes, but the salesmen are all just talking about their stuff, and it sounds like it might be a little while. So we're going to keep walking. If we see stuff moving over there in the field, we'll try and get back over there, but we'll see how it goes. What would be really nice, Brock?
Field trailer.
One of those. You know how awesome that would be for taking fuel up to the irrigation system?
Box on the front though.
Or-
That can easily be put on there.
Somebody's flying. Or fuel to Berkey when we're combining down there. Man, that would be so nice.
What?
Wouldn't that be nice? Look, they got traveler guns too. So we stopped to talk to the irrigation people there. It turns out they sell hard hose travelers like we have. And I was talking to him about it a little bit. Oh, we gotta go look at this. And he says, "How would you like a monitoring system for it?" I said, "Well, what are you talking about?" And
That looks pretty cool.
he says, "Well, it's called Farm HQ." I'm like, "I got one." So that was cool. Potatoes?
Vegetables?
Maybe vine crops. Could be.
Anything under the ground that
Seems too. Doesn't seem like it digs under the ground enough for potatoes. So I'm guessing cucumbers. Of course, those are pretty small slats for cucumbers. I don't. Oh, it's just kind of loose. I'm not sure. What?
The key's over here.
Oh yeah, this is a Kloss tractor, so I'm not sure where this fits into the brand Kloss. It would be like the Lexion combines, but I think it's separate from Fendt and Challenger. I think those are two different companies. So that's quite the joystick deal they've got there.
And
Control
this is a
system.
big panel.
It's a big monitor, isn't it? It's different.
Oh yeah, I can see that one. Right?
Yep. Okay, we gotta keep moving. Anna's getting bored.
Why?
Oh, the irrigation people also gave the boys some Gatorade, so that was very nice of them.
Bored.
Because we're taking too long looking at all these tractors, aren't you, Anna?
yeah,
Let's keep her moving. There's the Kloss combine in
Oh, they
puke
just
green and orange.
opened in that tab.
Got quite a topper on the grain tank there. Flat tracks. Yeah, nice looking machine, but I don't really care for the color. So one of the cool things that this farm show does is they give all the seed companies room for plots, and so you can actually see some of the hybrids and varieties out here growing. And so we're kind of on the back side of some of them right now. There's an aisle in between in some of the plots where all the seed companies have their booths and stuff, and then I believe there's more plots on the other side. I assume Golden Harvest has got some up here somewhere, so we'll go through that aisle next. But that's a really cool thing that they do up here, just to, you know, be able to look at your genetics a little bit more, and it takes a lot of coordination to make that happen. It's a baby combine in a tiny little head. 316.2, probably 16 footer, I would assume. The AWS air bar on it. It's North Central Research. I think it's a research combine. Here's one of those weed zappers that we saw yesterday on the road, just not mounted on a sprayer frame. So we can look at it a little bit closer, but essentially there's these copper bars here, and they are electrifying them somehow or another. And when the weeds touch this, it zaps the crap out of them. So they got a big generator here that they would mount on the back with a huge transformer that she's running high voltage. I wonder what kind of voltage they're pushing through it. I bet it's a lot.
It takes a lot of power.
There's the generator. Yeah, she takes some power, I can assure you of that. So like in this, you would mount this on the 3-point hitch behind the tractor. Probably mount that to the front, I assume, maybe behind this even. And it's got them wheels on the sides there that kind of ground it so that it works. Pretty cool, but it takes a lot of power and not very efficient. Yeah, I am. So one of the other cool things that this show does is they do a lot of work with FFA. The Agro Liquid, which is the sponsor, kind of the location of this, is a huge sponsor of the FFA in Michigan here, and they do a crop management contest where they let some FFA kids kind of manage certain plots and do different nutrient and stuff. So I'm sure that there is information on here about what the students did, what programs they're using, what their yield goals, and how they're doing all that kind of stuff. That's a really cool thing to help students learn about it. Heck, I'd like to do that just to learn about stuff. So yeah, that's pretty neat. A lot of precision planning, planner stuff, nutrients, fertility management type of plots and that kind of stuff in here as well. They show all their different stuff. That, man, we got a huge banner here. There's the Golden Harvest entries. So we go from a 1.9 bean up to 2922. So the last three, actually I plant 4 out of those 6 varieties. So that's interesting. And then they've got the corn on the other side of the booth over here. So like I said, really cool setup for the seed companies. It puts them all right next to each other, which is a little bit of a, it is what it is. But for people that are serious about checking out a brand and really want to see their products, put their hands on it, it's a way to get them to a plot without actually taking them to a plot kind of thing. So works really cool. So we'll stop in the booth here, talk, see if there's anybody I know. I'm sure there's people I know, and we'll keep moving. The boys are getting a little tired. We needed a break. We made it through the seed booths, and they have comfort stations. So we're taking some comfort, sitting on straw bales, giving the boys a break. We're about through the show. There's some stuff in this building and tent behind us. I don't know if there's any other real exhibitors over there or not outside, but we'll go check that stuff out and then start heading for home probably. It is noon. We'll probably stop somewhere for lunch on the way home rather than buying expensive food here because I'm cheap. That's just the way it is. All right, so fun fact that some of you may or may not know, and they probably don't want me sharing on the internet, but it's not exactly a secret. NK, also owned by the same company the Golden Harvest is owned by, we have these same genetics. So one way that I kind of can check and tell is to look at the hybrids and say, hey, I wonder if this looks like our whatever. Like there's a 102 day that I bet is 02K39 and a Golden Harvest number. Or this one here, 0748. Well, I have a 107 day, and it has a very characteristic silk balling issue that we've talked about before. And look, so does this one. Huh, how about that? Same hybrid. GH07G73. That's what that one is. But it's kind of nice because I can look at NK plots and know what my stuff is, or what it is in our lineup, and compare and see, get extra plot results that way. Here, for you guys that liked the old tractors the other day, I got a few on display in here. An R. There's a 620 with shields on it. Some lawnmowers. Farm HQ guys got an actual booth here. I wonder if any of them is people that I've ever talked to. They probably have no control over when the crop duster comes to spray fungicide here either, so now he's gonna spray us. No, I'm just kidding, but there goes the... I don't see a boom under that one. Maybe he's seeding cover crops. Took the duster off already, the spray boom off. Oh, I missed the baby corn the last time we were through here. When they planted that? 15th of July? Anyway, we are about done here. We've got just half of a row that we kind of missed when we first came in. We'll go check that out and then head towards the exit unless somebody's got something they need to see a second time. Nope. Some rock pickers over there. Augers. Lots of augers. Why would they bring so many different augers? I mean, if you've seen one auger, you've seen them all, right? I don't know. Oh, there's another strip till bar. I missed that earlier. That one's got liquid and it's got cover crop seeders on it, so that's kind of cool. Six row. I need an 8-row cover crop or 8-row strip tiller just to try it. Just want to try it. Here's the section of the farm show for Brock.
That's the only thing I can afford right there.
This is baler. I don't know. It's got some fancy attachment on it. Probably worth more than the baler.
Yeah, I probably can't afford that.
Pretty dang cool combine still sitting there. Because you were thirsty. I thought you wanted some. Oh, you don't want the rest? You need me to carry it? Yeah, pretty cool combine. That's a 612F, folding 12 row. There you go. We didn't get to see any equipment demos or anything running. Oh, dang, they ran the tillage equipment while we were gone, guys. They're in there. Some of them are still running. Maybe they're still going. We should walk out there. Well, how'd we do, guys?
Made it.
All right, boys? Are we hungry for lunch? No. Uh-huh. All right, we're going to go find somewhere to get something to eat. And, yeah, nice show. It's a good size because it's not so big that you get super tired trying to see it all. But at the same time, they've got a lot of stuff there to check out. The dealers really pick up where the manufacturers don't show up and brought a lot of stuff, especially the John Deere one today. So thanks to them. Nice show for the seed companies to have all their stuff out there. I know nobody goes to farm shows to see seed companies, but as a dealer, it's nice to be able to go and see some of that stuff. Know that they're doing that. So yeah. Anyway, we're going to go get some food, and then we're going to head home and probably do a live stream on the way home so that you guys can talk to Brock and Anna and not me. But of course you guys missed it. Sorry. It was yesterday. Go watch it. So we saw this field of corn on the way in here, and I don't know what is going on with that there. It looks like seed corn, but there's no male rows. They detasseled it, cut the tops off, but there's no male rows, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Lunchtime. All right, well, we made it back. Brock, why don't you go up and see if you can find filters. There should be transmission and hydraulic filter for the 7520. We'll get those changed. Brock got our transmission filter off there. It looks fine. Fancy John Deere filter there, but we'll change it. I have a hard time believing this is our problem. It's just one of those cheap things that you start with before you start tearing into more stuff, because if that happens to be the problem, well, you're in good shape. Okay, Brock's changing those filters for us on the 7520, and then he's going to go home. The boys and I are going to go down to where Dad's working with the tile stuff and see how he's doing. We've got some equipment brought in. I see a tile plow back here. I don't know if they're actually plowing stuff in already or what. I don't see anything that's been plowed in, but the plow is here. I think Grandpa's over there, and there's lots of flags. Find an old tile. I should know better than to bring the boys around Grandpa, because they ain't gonna stay with me. So he's got a hole to dig to try and find a tile over here, and they're gonna go with him. I think that's all he's got to do really tonight yet. So it shouldn't take him too long. But we'll drive around and take a look at what they're finding here in the meantime while he's digging that hole, and then we'll come back over and pick the boys up. So got a flag here. I assume they found something. They don't always dig them all the way up. They kind of dig down to them and then use a tile probe to find them and see what we've got. White plastic down there. It's a 4. There's a couple of mains in here. He's got the map. There's a clay, 6 or an 8 clay. He's got the map in the backhoe with him that I showed you a little bit yesterday, but there's kind of a couple of string that come up around this hill, and then they come up through here, heading that way where all those flags are, and that's the main. And then there's lines that tile this back half out here. So they're finding them. You can tell it's dry when you dig up a tile and there's no moisture in it at all. Old 4-inch clay looks really clean right there, at least, but that hole is dry. See what we got up here. There's another 4. Again, dry. So I am pretty sure that they're gonna save all of these or rehook them up, but they're gonna we're gonna split them because they're too wide spacings. That one's got a little water flowing through. That looked like a 6, a little bit wider. And then over here, all these flags, they're in a line, but they're actually, the tile run north and south, go that way. They're on a little bit of an angle, and they're like 66-foot spacing, which is too wide. If we were pattern tiling and starting our own, or just doing the whole field, it would be 30-foot spacing. So we'll probably, at the minimum, split these in half, but we may even put 2 in between each one of those, because, oh yeah, is that an 8 main clay? Everything's clay back here. And there's some more up here. 4s, I assume. Yeah, that's a 4. Don't drive the gator down in the hole. No, that might be a 6. So, anyway, they're spent the day digging up and locating what's here, and then they'll start plowing stuff in tomorrow, he said. Didn't actually dig that one up, but found it. Ryland's driving again. Alright, well, we are back to the farm here, and I got our filters changed. We'll try that tomorrow. So I've got Ryland's first day of kindergarten tomorrow, so I got to take him to school in the morning. I think I'm going to get a haircut. We've got a meeting in the morning, so it'll be a little slow start tomorrow. We'll probably do some mowing. I'll try and do my plot videos tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll have enough to film for an actual video or not, but there'll be some stuff later in the week either way, and we'll try and make one for tomorrow. But we are heading home for the night. Thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that trip up to St. John's for the farm show.
No.
Boys have had enough of each other for the day.
I want to help.
D. And,
No.
Yeah, so anyway, hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you missed the live stream, go check that out. And we'll see you again when we see you. Thanks for watching, everybody.